Hello! So I wanted to do another video like on Celeste. I've done a couple of videos on Celeste in the past, but kind of guess I just want to do like a character profile video of her because I've kind of done that for a few other heroes, but haven't done like a proper one for Celeste. Like I did a video probably last year that explained why she was the best healer in the game, which is kind of an older video now, and I'll probably said so I'll probably touch on some of that stuff, but so Celeste, right, of course, is this hero here, right, and it says, Celeste, just like day flows into night, Celeste changes her form. Gleaming sunlight grants life, while the shadowy of night opens up her darker traits. Nobody knows if she can keep that delicate balance under her control for much longer. Right, so we should probably change her default skin because I think it's easier to see, right? She has a moon on her crown, like if in the light mode she has a sun, right? And she kind of, right, so it kind of talks about like day and night, and that's kind of what she presents. Like you have the night form and the day form, right? And unlike other heroes, like what makes Celeste unique is that to use her ultimate, she only needs 50% of her energy instead of 100%, right? And that switches her to light form. And then if you use 50% again, it switches to dark form. So you need 100% to do a full night-day cycle, right? And this is kind of like, her key theme here is that, right, because she only needs half the energy, her buff with her artifacts only lasts half as long, right? I guess you have to go to the artifacts itself, right? It's only 4.5 seconds. Every other hero in the game is 9 seconds, right? But hers is only 4.5 seconds, right? But the key thing here is, you can, since she only takes 50% of her energy, you can actually save up her energy, right, until you have 100% or near 100%, and then just do it twice in a row. Like if you're in manual, you can use your ability twice in a row, and you will stack that buff on twice, right? So instead of just having the 32,000 for 9 seconds, you'll have 64,000 extra magic attack for 4 seconds, which, right, if you're about to combo off, maybe you're going to use in the twins or something. Krista has her ice spikes on down, Lars has his ult up, and you're like almost 100% Celeste. You can double tap that and then use Lars' ult and have a huge bonus to the damage there because they'll have that much more magic attack. You can do this with like a lot of heroes like Maya before she uses her ult or something to increase her healing, or right, like any of these magic heroes before they use their ult, like you can do that. I mean, twins is probably the most straightforward, but there's a lot of heroes that you can kind of do stuff with like that, and just kind of maximize that magic attack. You do with Cornelius, right? He does physical damage based on magic attack, but you could greatly increase the damage he would do with that, right? So this makes her a very versatile character, right? And then her second skill, White Knight, this allows her to surround a small area with Cursed Flames by the enemy team, right? And the Cursed Flames blocks healing, right? And if she's in light form, she can actually do a Purifying Sphere. So Purifying Sphere, it cures all status effects on the hero, and it prevents status effects from reapply, and also heals over time. Right, it's a very good ability. She is one of 3 heroes in the game who can remove status effects. And unlike Sebastian, she can actually block damage over time effects. She can pull a hero out of Chaba's belly. Right, she can, and Phobos' ults. Right, so this is a very powerful ability. Right, and then her third ability. Right, so now this actually increases the her Curse of Flame ability. It now causes it to do damage. Instead of just blocking the healing, it now causes to do damage, right? And this, of course, is also where the Purifying Sphere also dispels and blocks negative effects, right? This is where it becomes Purifying Sphere becomes a debuff remover. And then Zenith, this is probably her most important ability. There's few abilities in the game that change that matter as much as Zenith, right? In this one, it causes her basic attacks to now deal magic damage. Right, so this means the physical attack stat becomes completely worthless on her. Right, physical attack, this might as well be 0 because it really does absolutely nothing for her. Right, but what this does is she ends up becoming a very, very powerful Frontal DPS, because that's almost 90,000 damage a hit. Right, and again, she'll attack like every like 3 seconds or so with just her basic attack. Right, and she has decent magic penetration. You can actually put Merlin as her patron to increase that penetration. Also, Merlin, the speed buff will allow her to drop her Cursed Flame more frequently. Right, it's the other ability that does. Right, so this is really powerful, and this just makes Celeste, right, a very, very powerful physical attacker. And in light mode, her basic attacks heal. Right, this is one of the main reasons why she is the best healer in the game, but also Cursed Flame is such a powerful ability, blocking healing on the enemy team. It can be devastating against certain heroes and teams, and to ability cure status effects, like, that is a very powerful ability. Like, so she is, like, possibly, she's probably the second best hero in the game. It's between her and Aurora for the second best hero in the game title after Sebastian. I mean, Sebastian's kind of in a tier of his own. Right, he is absolutely the best hero in the game. Then Celeste and Aurora, kind of like your second and third best heroes. Right, and that's just, like I said, she's just a really powerful hero. But so yeah, Patronage, like she can use either Merlin or Axel. For a lot of times, since I use twins, a lot of times I don't have anything patroned on her. I mean, yes, you can use Axel on her and then have Mara on Lars, but a lot of times, like, it seems like having Lars with Axel matters, but I mean, it's matchup dependent. There are some matchups where you'll want, like, Axel on Celeste, or maybe even Merlin on Celeste, and leave Krista without a patron, so Celeste can have that extra magic penetration. The extra magic penetration, right, this will allow her to do full damage with her basic attack against, like, an Astaroth or something. Right, because Astaroth has pretty good magic defense. Chaba has decent magic defense. Actually, I think Chaba has the best magic defense of any tank. So Luther can use Mara Patron to get higher. Right, so she can do max damage against Luther Patron with Mara if you have Merlin as your patron, or Astaroth or Chaba. Right, you can't do full damage against Aurora because of Rainbow Halo gives her the best magic mitigation. She has terrible magic defense, but Rainbow Halo makes that kind of irrelevant on Aurora. Alright, so that's kind of with Celeste, what you're looking for. I guess Glyphs, like, so, I guess it depends. Like, a lot of times I would say magic penetration is her primary one, then I do magic attack, then intelligence, and then magic defense. Health I would do last, but I mean, she has really poor health, so you might need to do a bit that faster, sooner, but health is one of the stats you could be tricky on, but Celeste is one of those heroes where she actually benefits from that because she has such low health, even maxed out. Like, she doesn't even have 300k, so you can actually, there's not a lot of downside to increasing her health, unlike some heroes. Right, and then skins, definitely do the magic attack skins first, and then intelligence. I do magic defense last. Right, so do like winter and spring first, then default, then romantic. Right, and I think that's about all I need to say about her, but I mean, she's definitely worth getting. She is a must-have hero. And I don't know if they still have a promotion or not, but I know when I started the game, right, after I made my first purchase in the shop, I think I bought some emeralds for cheap or something, right, there was a promo that came up that says if you make another purchase, it will summon Hero Celeste to your side, which, she starts as a 3-star hero, and early on in the game, she was like one of my most powerful heroes, right, just because she was a 3-star hero. All my other heroes are still 1-star at that point, except Arachne. So she's just, was powerful, and, but yeah, no, definitely use your monthly chest. It's another hero that's worth using your daily bonus monthly chests on. When summer event comes, like, if you have some of these saved up, it's a good hero to use it on. Like, get Sebastian first, but Celeste is probably the second hero you want. Or, like I said, if that make 2 purchases deal is up there, right, getting Celeste, like, you can get her for, like, a couple of dollars. Like, it doesn't have to be big purchases. Like I said, I don't know if that one's on there or not, so, right, if that's not there, an option anymore, just use the Hero Soul chest. Oh yeah, you can also get her souls in the campaign, but it's way late. It's why you have to do this Hero Souls chest, because this is chapter 14 is so late in the game. You have to be such a high level. Like, you want Celeste way before this, so definitely use the Hero Soul chest. Anyway, I hope you guys found this video informative. Thank you for watching.